We are here at Funnel Hacking Live. We actually got in the room, and so we're going to freak out where Funnel Hacker TV belongs. We were just talking about how cool this is. And so what we want to do is give you the highlights of what just happened. Russell and Todd were just on stage, and they dropped some crazy news. If you guys can hear us, if you guys are interested, let us know what it is you're looking for. Let's roll the intro and get started.
We are part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We are Funnel Hackers, and these are our stories.
Welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. We are here in the ballroom for Funnel Hacking Live, and literally, we see a lot of people moving around behind us. They're putting stuff on the chairs. They're getting all prepped and ready for the next session. And oh my gosh, they're so good. It's really exciting things to come this afternoon.
We've been waiting forever to talk about this.
But before we, the rest of day 2 hasn't happened yet. So what we can tell you about right now is the beginning of day 2. But before we get into that, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the text messages. 208-231-3797. Text FHTV. Send a text when we go live so you don't miss anything. There was some major news that was dropped today, so we want to make sure that you guys know everything. Make sure you're subscribed to the text. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick recap of who spoke this morning.
Before we do the recap, should we show the video that they recapped this morning? Should we show the recap?
Let's show the video.
Yeah, let's show the video.
Who are the most excited, the most passionate, the ones who were willing to leave everything to come here and be part of this because you have a dream.
I'm gonna be here one day. It's gonna be me one day.
And my goal is to help you, give you the tools and the assets and everything you need to make those dreams become a reality. That's what we do here at Funnel Hacking Live.
This is a rock concert for entrepreneurs. Are you guys all right with that?
I say take ownership. Take ownership of your mission. Take ownership of your job. Take ownership of your finances. Take ownership of your future. Take ownership of your life.
What's that? Okay, so when everybody came in this morning, that is the video they got to see recapping all of the previous day. Like, that was just a half day. And everyone was already like, oh my gosh, that was like drinking from a water hose. So you guys watched last night, we talked to different people who were part of this funnel electrification, and they were talking about how crazy it was. If you missed it, go check it out on the ClickFunnels page. There was so much happening. And you can see in the background, everything's changing. They're doing tests right now because today is award ceremony day. And it's going to be so cool.
Sweet, awesome. Okay, all right, so I'm going to tell you about what happened since that video, day 2 morning. It's been amazing. Every single speaker has been hitting the mark and just delivering like crazy. So we're continuing down the linchpin path. Been teaching like parts of the linchpin, and then a speaker will come out and dive into like how are they actually doing for their business. So we went into continuity today, and so naturally we had student Claren come out. He dropped the bomb on how to go in and like things that are missing in that membership. Like people actually keep them coming back for more than just like 3 years, right? They stay in the membership. But he gave everybody that secret, and then we had. And then the next speaker was Garrett J. But he wasn't doing his thing. You want to talk about Did you see Garrett?
Oh, yes, I watched this thing. Okay, so Garrett came out, and it's interesting because he's like, I'm not doing my normal gist, like, we're teaching you business stuff. So when we interviewed him, he talked about how he's able to, like, this is the first time he's doing interview stuff when we see this little quote. Let me know if that helps, guys. So he, like, gave out some really cool stuff. This is what like, Russell was freaking out about. This is how do we run your program as a facilitated program, which helps people take action better than watching a course, better than hiring a whole bunch of coaches and trying to train them to become mini U's. Facilitated is what works. Like I have 500,000 people on a 2-day training. Like, this is how I do it. And I'm here. It's happening. So this is the process that he taught us all how to do. And it's crazy because everyone only has like 20 minutes. And they're jam-packing like the very best of the best into this. Like this is choose your route. Here's everything you need for it. Here's the next piece. It is super.
Okay, then we got more Russell.
More Russell.
Right? We all knew who's going to talk a lot. We got more Russell. And then the next non-Russell speaker was Dan Fleishen.
Yes.
Dan is talking all about like influencer marketing, and really he runs an agency that helps people go and do this and then connects people to the big influencers. He came out on stage and just delivered how to actually not have to hire an agency to go and do it, how to start doing it on your own.
Let's set the rules for that.
Yeah. Okay. And then who was after that? Actually, Kathryn Jones came on out. This is her third time being a presenter at FHL, the second time on the main stage, and she killed it.
Killed it.
She shared her framework for how to book JVs without being like, she said schmoozy, I love that word, and without like having to send gifts and like work your way up that relationship ladder. Like she has a scientific, not scientific, but like proven, statistically proven way of and she just like went through the whole thing. She's like, guys, don't take pictures. I'm going to tell you when to take pictures at the end. Like I got them fast. She delivered everything that you needed to know. And then Cathy Yoder.
I'll talk about Cathy Yoder because first off, Kathryn Jones is amazing. I saw her on the hall and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's like she busted. It was absolutely amazing. Cathy Yoder came on, and Cathy Yoder gave so much. Like, she told the story a little bit of his background and the impact that TV episodes. But then she came in and she talked about like, this is how I grew my YouTube channel. These are all the things you should do and shouldn't do. And at the end, she dropped like, here's 72 different tips because I just don't have the time. So here's 72 tips and the playbook from start to growth, and as you grow, what you should be doing next, including some really cool hacks like going and creating a profile for what you want your YouTube channel to be. Like, go be your avatar, go be a dummy in somebody else's store. Go see how it works, so that way you come back, you can apply it all to your own channel. So cool. And then Russell and Todd came on, and Russell and Todd came on. You've been looking forward to this, I know.
Oh, for a while. We knew it was coming, right?
Yeah, we knew it was coming. I've been helping, like, Todd had me up in the room. We were like working on all the stuff and trying to get this presentation just right. And they've made changes since I touched the class. Super like, oh, shut up, Leon, you're amazing. And as they did it piece by piece, it was so cool. Like, the audience was really interesting. The audience was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. If you missed it, it's all on Facebook. So it's here. So make sure that you guys are watching that. Please send out a text message to everybody. If you missed it, text FHTV to 208-231-3797. It's all the Go ahead and do that, and that will give you all of the details so that we're going to go next time. Because when they drop stuff, and it was so much. And then they haven't announced how they're getting all of these features out to you guys, but everyone in the room has it. And if you want to see what's going on, you need to hit the ambassadors. The ambassadors are trying to push out content on how they're using everything, so look out for that. There's so many features. You've got chat. You've got, which one were you excited for?
Oh. Okay, so first of all, they just like kept going.
Yes.
And going. And they're like, we got more. Like, we're halfway through. Just stuff rolling it down. Okay, so yeah, everybody went nuts for the message hub.
Message hub. Yeah.
And they rolled out a lot of exciting things. Another one is the Learning Hub. Really simple way to like just get your course up like within hours.
Yeah.
We know that everyone knows right now. There's still like the ability to do like the full customized version that you've been able to do in 2.0, but now there's like I don't care about that. I just need to like start selling.
Yeah, it's almost like the best of our competitors their stuff all smashed into the simplified platform that does everything. And one of the things that I loved about they brought on another person this time, and he came on, and he's one of the main devs. Like, we work with him all the time. He came in and he talked about how, like, what they're doing is they're trying to build this in a platform that has everything you need, but when you get to specialize exactly what you need, it's not the platform you ever need to leave. It's a platform you can integrate into. So we can talk about Zapier, we can talk about integrations, we can talk about API, and how all of this all worked. And it was so much gold. It was so good. There was so much there. If you missed any of it, you need to watch it. Like, it's not sufficient for people to be here. If you use ClickFunnels and the editor, you want to know what's going on, you need to watch the presentation.
It's been like, oh, I'm not going to use 2.0 yet. Wait for this thing to come out. Go watch the video because chances are they just announced it. Come go watch the video, make sure, because there was just so much labor. Mentioned 2 or 3 of them, and there was even though and my count, I don't know how many were on there, but there's at least 10.
Yeah, there were 8. There were 8 brand new ones, and then with the new stuff that we were like preparing, like that, yeah, there was a lot. There was well over 10.
So go make sure you watch that right after we're done here. Go watch that video. It's live streamed in the ClickFunnels group. Okay, so
we have more coming. So this is just the beginning. You guys keep letting us know what it is that you want to see. So hopefully, like, every time we go live, we can get a little bit closer to the stage. We'll have some fun there. Tonight we're gonna go live with geeks.
Yeah. So we kind of just did an overview of all the things that happened just this morning. I think our plan is to like recap what happens the rest of the day. Maybe get the geeks. There's a couple other people on my team. Dan maybe coming on Andrew here. They're also ambassadors in ClickFunnels. And then maybe we can get their big announcement.
Yes.
Yes. They have like, their excitement and their we'll talk more about the 2.0 stuff later on.
We missed Bridger Pennington. Bridger came on with Nathan Brains. They came on. They delivered massively. Everybody loved it. Like, there's so many things that we've missed. If you guys want and weren't able to cover, this is just supposed to be the snippet. If you want to be there for the conversation that we have, you definitely want to check out a little bit later. If you miss it, it'll be ready for you in the morning. We'll be here again tomorrow to give you another update. Let us know what you guys want to see, and we're just excited to be here, and it's an absolute blast. So leave in the comments, let us know what you want to see. We're so excited. Go watch that video that Todd and Russell just did. Have a great time. We'll see you tomorrow or later today.
There are so many people walking around who don't know that they can change the world.
You were born to do something great with your life. As an entrepreneur, you're going to have painful experiences, but all pain is temporary. And if you can survive it, you will meet another version of yourself.
I was just numb. We were racking up credit cards. We stopped paying for our house. We literally were selling furniture out of our home.
I felt trapped and exhausted by my life, and I couldn't see a way out.
I felt like a shell of who I was made to be.
In life, you are most capable of helping the person you used to be. If you used to be broke, you can help broke people. If you used to be broken, you can help broken people.
It starts with you. You hear the call. You feel it. It's beating, it's pulsing. I'm made for something more.
We get scared.
And then fear hits us.
The little voices in the back of our head.
I'm not ready. I'm not worthy. The driven say, no, I'm going to do it. The driven are you guys here today.
More people are finding their breaking point and waking up.
I have a calling. Yesterday I realized I have to do this.
There's a soul here at ClickFunnels.
I felt like I had gone through the wardrobe of the Chronicles of Narnia, and I was just like, what is this magical place that makes billionaires?
I'm going to show you the magic trick that's made me all of my money.
My best-selling framework.
Start out closing if you're going to end up
82% of customers trust influencers.
This better blow your mind and allow you to predict the future. People need aliveness and meaning again.
Who do you want to become? What do you want to felt and experience in this one precious life?
You wouldn't be able to tell, but I ran the New York Marathon when I was 19. Life happened, and my mom passed away. One of my daughters had a traumatic brain injury, wasn't expected to live.
When you meet somebody that continues to push through adversity, that is the definition of an entrepreneur. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sponsor you through this journey because everybody deserves an opportunity. What you do with it is up to you.
People feel a sense of belonging here.
It feels like home. It's so encouraging because if they can do it, so can I.
It starts with saying, hey, next year we're going to get that.
Russell has a way of teaching that makes success faster.
In my opinion, he's the best marketer who ever lived.
You find exactly what your business is missing.
It's going to amplify every campaign you do.
If you've been thinking there has to be a better way to do this than what you're being told, I'm here to tell you you're right.
People might say you're too young or you're too old or your body's not right or you didn't go to the right school. Then one day, they're telling people how they met you.
FunnelHacking Live changed my entire life because now I know what I'm going to do next.
Your family's going to be blessed. Your legacy's going to be blessed. Movements are about to be birthed.
My story hopefully gave women permission.
If you believe me, stand to your feet.
You do not have to be great to get started, but you have got to start if you ever want to be great.